Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Chris Kyle with a lightning fast review of the coming Bullet Echo update, which includes everything you need to know for the next hero KWON, the fairy tale season, and huge hero rebalances. With no further delay, let's roll out! Before we begin the reveal, hear me out. I will be holding a live stream on the new hero KWON, complete with experiments and actual gameplay, around an hour after the hero release. The link is in the description below. First things first, the new hero KWON is a Renegade's tank armed with an extremely powerful hook. He can hook almost everything, including teammates and enemies. He can hook a teammate away from danger, single out an enemy and force them into close fights, and even drag dead bodies so that he can revive a teammate in a safe spot, or prevent the enemy from reviving. Other than that, he can drag crates and hook walls. When he is pulling himself onto walls and obstacles, he becomes invulnerable. After the pull, he gets a speed boost and deals extra damage to health. Finally, his ability can even intercept projectiles like grenades and rockets, but these projectiles will still explode. His personal passive, Beast, increases his maximum health permanently as he kills enemies. His team passive, Decay, reduces the max health of enemies nearby and heals teammates on every kill. Whenever he lands a shot or a hook, the whole team gets a fire rate boost as well. To conclude, KWON is definitely going to be a bombshell and Bullet Echo, for better or worse. The hook alone gives him extremely diverse gameplay and great freedom in maneuvers, and his passives are very easy to trigger, with huge effects. This update also comes with critical hero rebalances. First, we're getting a Twinkle nerf. Finally, her force bomb flies 20% slower and deals 15% less damage. This means the bomb is easier to dodge, and even if you can't dodge it, you might not die from it. Molly is also getting a nerf. She will see a smaller area when she is underground, and her disarm radius and duration is reduced. She will also be disarmed if an explosion knocks her out of the ground. This means Molly players will have to be more careful with their burrow. Meanwhile, invisible heroes Ghost and Stalker have a 50% larger audible radius when they're invisible, meaning they will be spotted more easily. Leviathan is also weakened in this update, as he stops shooting faster than before. Finally, Zeptolab has brought great news for a lot of older heroes. Now, Freddy, Smog, Dot, Sparkle, Firefly, Ramsey, and Bastion's passives can all be triggered by any source of damage, not only weapon damage. This means heroes will be able to use the Storm to trigger passives, and grenade heroes can even nade themselves for boosts. That's not the end. Freddy has a base damage and ammo capacity buff, and he takes less damage from explosions. The reduced explosion damage also increases Freddy's survivability against rockets and grenades, which, together with his passive activation, could really bring some magic. For Smog, for 5 seconds after being hit by the hero's weapon, enemies take 50% more damage from explosives. This is a solid buff because he uses a mixture of bullets and rockets in the middle of a fight. As one of the oldest and least agile characters, Bastion also received a nice buff, that is a base movement speed increase. It might not mean much, but it could really make a difference in a fast-changing battlefield. Lastly, Cyclops received increased base vision, and Levi has faster base movement speed and reloading speed. That's everything important in this update. I'll see you guys in the new hero livestream. I'm Chris Kyle. Over and out.